I'm so sorry that I'm late, but at last, it's finally time for me to play Nightbringer Lesson 58! In Devil Biology Prelims! Here we go! Think. Ways of modifying magical genes using genetic engineering techniques. I have nothing! I believe you were notified about this in advance, so you'd have time to come up with the idea, weren't you? Well, I can't help it! An otaku's time comes at a prelim! In other words, you haven't prepared at all. Serves you right. Wow, could you guys be any meaner? Just don't panic. It's gonna be okay. Right, yeah, if I could just calm down and think, I'm bound to come up with something. Totally, maybe, possibly. Doesn't sound very convincing. Well, I haven't decided on anything yet either, so I'm in no place to make fun of Levi. But you had bigger things to worry about, and this topic is pretty specific to the Devil Dome after all. It's not something you're familiar with. Right. Just the fact that you are making an attempt is good enough. There's merit in that. Hey, why do you try to treat me like that? I want someone telling me that it's okay, and I'm just great for trying? It's okay, dear. What? You are so great, just for trying. I know you don't mean that! By the way, both Lord Diablo and Barbados says that they've decided on the topic. Ah, yes. I'd expect nothing less of Lord Diablo. He's always so prepared. By the way, Raphael, Solomon, how has Simeon since the event the other day? I asked him if he was coming to watch the prelims, but he said he felt like writing today instead. Does that mean there's going to be a new TSL Volume 10? You might. Look at the happy boy. Luke said that since he had the day off, he wanted to stay home and do some baking, but I have a feeling he's just wanted to stay close to Simeon. Well, it sounds like a fairly ordinary day for those two, other than the fact that Simeon lost all of his demonic powers. Already confirming the last video. Well, I meant the last video, if you know what I'm talking about. I still can't believe it. At first I thought maybe the magic demon detector thing was broken. Flashback! Interesting. A waste. More like a waste of time. How do you feel about it?
ありがとう。ああ。
Solomon knows. So, what did you say the problem was again, Solomon? Something about cell-like parts of Simeon's body wants him to transform into a demon? Right, he actually isn't 100% human again, huh? To put into the terms of a tree, the part you can see here, the leaves, the fruits, have withered and died, but the demonic roots are still entrenched within Simeon's body. Does that make sense? We are talking about the cellular level, after all. If we had categorized him, he's probably human, but in terms of his physical makeup, it isn't so easy to separate human form or demon form. Guess that means we still can't afford to relax then. Truly devilish genes. Oh no. That would be correct. Yeah, we can't afford to relax. You see, if the demonic cells inside him begin to spread again, we may very well end up with the same problem as before. When those two cells separate, it causes fluctuations in the personal magical powers, as well as the mental and emotional state, so this isn't something that Simeon can just guard against on his own. Right, since being human is the root of the problem to begin with. What do you mean? We covered all of this in class, remember? The cells of angels and demons are homogeneous. I forgot how to pronounce that. And they don't mix with other types of cells. That's right. However, human cells are different. Human cells' DNA contains 3 types of artifact genes. These genes act on each other, producing chains in one another. For example, when HDE1 genes separate, HHUA begins to recede, which... Yeah, that is so true, actually. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Long story short, depends on what these artifact genes do. It's possible for a human to become anything at all. Including a sorcerer, obviously, but that's not all. They can become angels and demons as well. Wow, humans are OP. Yeah, it's a trait that's unique to them, apparently. Pretty amazing. So I can be a sorcerer. If you mean that you are lucky to have such magic powers, then yes, I'd say it is quite a special thing. You know, I'm glad that you view becoming sorcerer as a net positive. When you have ridiculous power, you can experience the wonderful things that you otherwise couldn't. But sometimes that comes with some unhappy downsides as well. At any rate, we are only speaking theoretically here, nothing more. It's not just someone's latent ability that matters. Their environment is also a huge factor. Tons of people live their entire lives without the inner magical powers even manifesting. Except in extraordinary circumstances, artificial genes are usually not expressed. However... What? Simeon presents a pretty rare and exceptional case. Well, I guess it's not your typical situation, yeah. An angel becoming a human and living in the Devil Dome? Yes, I doubt you'll find many others who check all of those boxes. You can see how it might prompt a reaction in his genes. I wonder if there's a demon out there who would like me to study Simeon or run experiments. 'Tis very possible. I actually spoke to Diavolo about that, and he requested a security detail for Simeon. They already have a special unit on the job. In his current state, he makes a prime research subject. There are probably individuals out there who do anything to get their hands on him. He may even be even more danger now when he was the first made human. Poor Simeon. Everyone was always out to get him. And you said he might start turning into a demon again, right? Is there something that we can do about the artichoke salad genes? Never mind. Can we try undoing it somehow? If only we could, things would be so much easier. I hate to say it, but once those genes are expelled or expressed, you can't undo it. More flashbacks. We gotta do something, though. Simeon said he wanted us to return to the celestial realm. For us, the thought that there's no way for us to honor his wishes, it's too much to bear. Raphael? It would be great if we could figure out a way to stop the transformation completely. Modifying magical genes using genetic engineering techniques? This is already a very unique case as it is, though. If you could recombine them, it produces change. It's just not easy to come up with a solution for a problem like, genes. Levi, what are you mumbling about? Come on, forget this SF for now. We got bigger fish to fry. Of course! I might just be a genius! Our savior is right there. Maybe he's so upset it damaged his brain? Nope, you could have been more wrong, Mephistopheles. Maybe he's hit his head on something? Ladies and gentlemen, leave Simeon to me! The great genius Leviathan just knows what to do! That's our boy. How to stop a demonic transformation. Oh, why me? Hey, I'm back! I'm nothing, worse than nothing. I don't even deserve to exist. Yo, what's up with him? Cause something tells me I don't want any part of it. Beats me. He's been nothing but a moaning and grumbling mess like that for close to an hour now. Alright, what's the deal? What happened to all your stuff about leaving this to you? You sounded really motivated before. Believe in you, Levi. Come on. Yeah, I mean, this stuff is too complicated for me to understand, but still, I believe in you too. Thanks. I guess I just can't sit here crying forever, huh? Alright, out with it. You said that you had a genius plan for solving Simeon's problem when passing the SF prelims, right? So what was this brilliant idea of yours? Introducing genes that stimulates the productions of HHU B12 cells in order to make up for a flawed HHU-A genes. Alrighty then. What now? Man, Macy, I'm impressed you got any of that. So your plan is to disrupt the genes inside of Simeon's body. I see. I get it. That way, you're hoping he'll return to his state as he was before the demonic elements were expressed. Let's see if you can save the day. That's amazing, Levi! Yeah, you really are a genius to come up with something like that. You don't understand. There's no way I'm making the impossible possible. I can't do it. Yes, I can. So let's hear it. What's tripping you up? The first step. Excuse me? So what you're telling us is you still haven't done anything at all? I can't help it. I mean, the genes that stimulate the production of those cells needs to be extracted from Simeon's body. What's so hard about that? Just tell Simeon what's up and then extract the thing. Boom, done. Extract them how? Beats me. You probably just gotta use a syringe or something. No, that's not how it works. Wait, I get it now. Yeah, that is a rather difficult problem. Woof. Wait, you mean it's really that hard to do? Yeah, first you have to make a magical potion in order to extract the genes. And to do that, you need a rare ingredient from the Devil Dome and the Celestial Realm and the human world. Oh boy. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's really specific stuff. It all lists in a dictionary of applied magical potions. I do feel like the requirements for making the potions are pretty insane. But that's not the real problem. Right. It says that the potions have a strong side effect. Side effect? Among other things, there are reports of fevers and outbursts of uncontrolled magic. And in especially bad cases, it can even lead to death. No way. And that's not even it. Get this. Even after you risk it all by drinking that potion, there's still no guarantee that the extraction will succeed. It says that there's a 60% chance of success. We can't put him in that kind of danger now, can we? This is about him and that's what matters. Sure, but even so, he's the one who's getting decided whether or not he will take that kind of risk. Even though that it might kill him? All the more reason why Simeon should be the one to make the decision. His demonic cells are exceptionally asleep. Let's say he wanted to stay like he is now. I doubt he'll suddenly start changing into a demon. It would probably take some instigating factor. However, there's no way Simeon would be allowed into the Celestial Realm in his current state. There's nothing they hate him more than have him try to destabilize elements in their midst. This is about whether or not it will be worth that kind of risk to open up the possibility of becoming an angel. Do you really think you should be responsible for making that choice? Well, Hey, pause. You're worried about Simeon, we get it. No need to keep diving the point home, big brother. Forget about the details. Let's just make the potion. But if Simeon decides he's ready to take that plunge, we don't want to be fading around trying to figure out that potion thing. That's just lame. And Levi's making it his science fair project anyways. I guess you got a point. Don't you worry. If Simeon doesn't use it, the great mama will just sell it for a pretty penny. I'm guessing that's the real reason you got so grug-ho about this? No, don't be crazy! I guess it's better than sitting around moping, so let's just make this potion. We'll do it together! Alright, what are these ingredients you mentioned that are so rare from all three worlds? Let's see here. From the Celestial Realm, it needs a morning dew from a crystal lily swaying in the southerly wind. That flower grows at the farthest reaches of the Celestial Realm. And why does it have to be swaying in the southerly wind? That's too specific. Well, don't blame me. From the human world, we need a mansionil bathed in moonlit evening's rain. What the heck is that? What's a mansionil? I'm guessing it's a flower? A poisonous plant? Okay. From the Devil Dome, it says we need the seeds from a starfall apple kept off the grounds from a full night. It has to stay on the ground for an entire night? Yep, that's what it says. Maybe every one of those is crazy hard. Gotta put our minds to it if we gotta find all that stuff. So positive and uplifting. It's like staring into the sun. Those are some pretty specific requirements. We're going to need to come up with a long-term strategy, or we don't stand much of a chance. I wouldn't be sure. I know that voice, Solomon. The Starfall Apple. Looking for the dew from the celestial realm and the world, the human world, marginally, are you? Well, I might just have what you need right here. How convenient. That little bottle you got in that pot. You don't tell me you're not seriously telling me that you contained those things you got. Yep, I am indeed. The little bottle contains the morning dew from a crystal lily swaying from in the southerly wind. And inside this pot is a manchineel bathed in the moonlit evening's rain. Is that for real? I wonder. Why else? Because I wanted to be ready, of course, so I procured it ahead of time. I sensed the change of occurring in Simeon's magic a long time ago, you see, and it's always been the best to be prepared, right? Thanks, Solomon. So then you knew about the methods from changing back all along? Why didn't you keep it a secret? Well, you're aware about the potion's side effects, aren't you? The success rate ain't so great, but I gotta try. I mean, 60%? That really doesn't inspire much confidence. I could suggest something so risky to Simeon, not when he's feeling so confused and overwhelmed. Then he started talking as if maybe becoming a demon wouldn't be such a bad thing. So I held on it just in case, but it didn't say anything. Then why did you decide to pull it out of your hat, huh? Because Simeon knows what he wants now, of course, and he's sure about it. I want to go back to the celestial realm. Hi, Simeon. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes for that to happen, even if it's dangerous. I was thinking I'd broach the subject of those genes soon and talk to him about his options, but Levi beat you to the punch, huh? Our own little Tensai. Yes, I'm impressed of how inventive you are and how creative. I know, right? I really am a scientific genius, huh? He gets carried away so easily. So Solomon, what about the seeds from the Starfall Apple kept off the ground for a full night? The what now? What do you mean the what now? Uh-oh. I don't get it. Why, Solomon? If you had the 2 ingredients, I figured you have the third. Because of course he doesn't. It's the seeds from the apple found here in the Devil Dome. I figured if we needed them, we can just go get them whenever. I was really hoping I'd never have to actually come here again. Womp womp. Wow! I didn't expect to find flowers in a place like this. Luke, I wouldn't get too close to those if I were you. Don't blame me if you ended up getting eaten. What? You're saying they're dangerous, but they're so beautiful. We are, aren't we? Beautiful. Yeah, you are pretty. Oh no. Here we go again, from the earliest lessons of Nightbringer. Looks like Leviathan's got the message a little too late. Where is my beloved when you need him? Ah, seriously? Why put it under a lake to begin with, right? Who does something like that? When we went deeper, we almost got crushed to death by those apples, and then we came face to face with Serbi-chan, who nearly ate us. So we did remember. Thanks for coming along with us, by the way. Well, sure, this is for Simeon after all. Thank you, Leviathan. I mean, it's not like I have to do this for my project too, of course. I forgot to mention, Beale's the only one who saved us from the apples. He ended up devouring every last one. Seriously, it was amazing to watch, wasn't it, Macy? He really put on the show, didn't he? It was like watching a one-man speed eating competition, huh? Wait, what? We were still in the brand new Devildom at the time, weren't we? How is that you? Hey, Leviathan, check it out. Looks like the destination's up ahead. Finally, we made it! So, we're supposed to head to the open door there, right? It's already open? Weird. When we came here last time, it was closed. I don't see any apples anywhere either. Uh-oh. Maybe that's because Cerberus isn't here anymore? Of course! If those apples were meant to be as a security measure protecting Cerberus-chan, then there's nowhere going... And then there's not going to show up this time! Oh no. Man, I'm so glad that I was able to... Wait. What? God damn it. Well, see you guys later.